Do you want to know how much time you really have left? After 70 years, every year becomes especially valuable and important. Your body is already sending signals about the future. Some people at 70 remain strong, clear-minded, and full of life. Others face health problems and chronic fatigue. What is the difference? Usually, it lies in a few key signs, subtle but powerful indicators that can predict your future. In this video, we will look at 7 signs that will show how many years of life you have ahead after 70. These are not guesses or myths, but scientific facts. Scientists and doctors have noticed these patterns in those who live long and healthy lives. By the end of the video, you will know what to pay attention to in your body and lifestyle. You will learn what steps to take to increase your chances of a long and healthy life. Be sure to watch until the end, because the little things affect your future. When you learn these signs, you will have a clear understanding of where you are now and what changes will help extend your life. So, let's begin. Sign number 1, walking speed. Walking speed is one of the strongest indicators of how many years of life a person may have ahead after 70. Your walking speed after 70 can tell more about your health than DNA, medical records, or diet. It is a simple but important indicator. Research proves that people over 70 with a steady, fast pace generally live longer than those who slow down significantly. Walking speed is related to overall health, muscle strength, cardiovascular system, and brain condition, making it an important indicator. Imagine 2 people, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe walks quickly and confidently every morning without problems. Joe has smooth, balanced movements, easily crosses the street and climbs stairs, demonstrating good health. Frank used to be active, but now walks slower, often pauses, and feels unsteady on his feet. Joe's pace indicates good body condition, while Frank's slowing down may warn of deteriorating health. Slow and unsteady gait is not just an age-related phenomenon, but a sign of hidden problems, muscle weakness, poor circulation, or neurological shifts. Your legs are the foundation of your body, and when they weaken, it affects overall health and quality of life. They begin to weaken, and so does your overall stability. The good news is that walking speed can be improved. The more you walk, the stronger you become. If you notice that you are starting to slow down, don't ignore it. Start with small efforts to strengthen your muscles. Walks, light dumbbells, simple leg exercises will help. How fast you move through life can tell a lot about your longevity. Pay attention to your pace. It's a simple way to assess health and the future. Sign number 2 is grip strength. Believe it or not, a handshake strength reveals more about your future than it seems at first glance. Studies show that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of vitality in the elderly. A strong grip indicates strong muscles and good circulation. A weak and declining grip can warn of muscle loss, weakness, and the risk of various diseases. This is an important health signal. Take Robert, a 60-year-old man who was proud of his strong handshake. He was active, played sports, and had no difficulties in daily life. Then there is Walter, also 60, but with a weakened grip, who began having trouble opening jars and carrying groceries. A 78-year-old man noticed that simple tasks, such as unscrewing a bottle cap or holding a heavy bag, became harder for him than before. He thought it was related to aging, but did not realize that weakening strength indicates muscle loss, which increases the risk of falls and injuries. Hand grip reflects the overall health of muscles. If grip strength decreases, other parts of the body are likely weakening too, making life more difficult. The more strength you lose, the harder it is to remain independent, active, and stable in everyday life. But there is good news. This strength can be restored. Simple exercises help maintain grip and strengthen muscles. Exercises such as squeezing a tennis ball and using hand trainers are great for maintaining grip strength. You can also wear light weights to strengthen muscles and improve grip, which contributes to overall health. Take a moment and check your grip. If your handshake has become weaker or tasks have become harder, don't ignore this warning. How you hold things today can indicate how you will hold on to life in the coming years. If you are still watching this video and find the ideas helpful, leave a comment with the number 2 so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss important tips. Don't miss new videos. Now let's move on. Sign number 3 is your ability to stand on one leg. Balance is important, although most people don't think about it. The ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is one of the strong predictors of lifespan. Balance is linked to longevity and health. Research shows that people with poor balance fall more often, get injured, and suffer cognitive impairments. Balance reflects the condition of muscles and the brain. Those who maintain good balance, even after 70, tend to live longer and lead a more active, healthy lifestyle. Imagine 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always been active and can stand on one leg for several seconds. Nancy hasn't paid attention to her balance. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately loses her balance and grabs onto support to avoid falling. Nancy doesn't realize that losing balance is not just an inconvenience. It's a sign of deteriorating coordination, muscle strength, and brain function. Good balance depends on strong legs, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. All these elements are important for health and longevity. If you've noticed that you stumble more often or feel unsteady when turning quickly, and sometimes need to hold onto walls for support, it's time to take action. The good news is that balance can be improved. Simple exercises will help restore stability and confidence in your movements. Standing on one leg for several seconds every day, walking heel to toe, or light Tai Chi practice will help regain your stability. Try a simple test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the floor. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without difficulty? If you can't, don't panic, but don't ignore the signal either. The more you train your balance today, the stronger you'll be tomorrow. The next important sign is your sleep pattern. How well you sleep at night says a lot about your health and longevity. Sleep is not just rest. It is a time when the body recovers, the immune system strengthens, and the brain clears toxins. Research shows people over 70 who have stable and quality sleep live longer and lead healthier lives. Those who suffer from poor sleep risk memory decline, heart diseases, and weakened immunity. This is a serious health challenge. Imagine 2 men, Henry and Bill, who are just over 70. Henry goes to bed at the same time every night. Bill often stays up late and wakes up irregularly. Their difference in sleep patterns affects their quality of life. Henry feels alert and clear-minded, while Bill faces fatigue and memory problems. Sleep routine is the key to health. To improve sleep, it is important to maintain a routine, avoid screens before bedtime, and create a calm atmosphere in the bedroom. Balance and quality sleep are 2 crucial aspects that help maintain health and activity for many years. Start taking care of yourself today. Do balance exercises and monitor your sleep. Your future depends on your actions now. Henry sleeps about 7 hours each night and wakes up feeling rested and energetic, while Bill suffers from insomnia and frequent nighttime awakenings. Over time, Henry's body remains healthy, his mind clear, and his energy level stable. Bill, on the other hand, experiences problems with concentration and daytime fatigue. Bill also experiences changes in blood pressure, which are related to deteriorating sleep quality and constant sleep deprivation. If you often wake up at night or feel tired after sleeping, don't ignore this signal. Your body is trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can be caused by stress, poor nutrition, lack of activity, or even undiagnosed sleep apnea. The good news is that sleep quality can be improved with simple lifestyle and habit changes. Reducing screen time, maintaining a sleep schedule, getting morning sunlight, and having a light dinner will help improve your sleep. Sleep is not just rest. It is the foundation for maximum body and mind performance, supporting health and energy. Pay attention to your sleep tonight. If you wake up tired or have noticed a decline in sleep quality in recent years, take action. It's time to make changes because the quality of your sleep today can determine how strong and healthy you will be in the future. Sign number 5 is your appetite and eating habits. How you eat after 70 is one of the most reliable indicators of lifespan. A healthy appetite and balanced diet keep the body toned and strengthen the immune system. They also help maintain a high energy level throughout the day. A sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits can be a sign of underlying health problems and accelerate the aging process. Imagine two women, Margaret and Suzanne, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh whole foods, and maintains a stable weight. She happily cooks her own meals and feels energetic throughout the day. At the same time, Suzanne has noticed that her appetite is decreased, she skips meals, and often eats processed foods. Over the past year, Suzanne has unintentionally lost weight. She does not realize that her reduced appetite is a warning sign. This may mean that her body is not absorbing nutrients well. This condition can weaken muscles, slow down metabolism, and negatively affect the immune system. Loss of appetite in the elderly is often associated with serious problems. It is important to pay attention to changes in eating habits and respond in time to maintain health and quality of life in old age. Health problems after 70 may include digestive disorders, hormonal changes, and even early signs of cognitive decline, requiring attention and self-care. Malnutrition causes the body to break down muscles, leading to weakness, fragility, and an increased risk of falls and various diseases in the elderly. Changes in eating habits, such as feeling full quickly, loss of interest in food, or weight loss, are signals that require action. Proper nutrition after 70 is not just about satisfying hunger, but providing the body with the necessary nutrients for normal functioning. Focus on whole foods with high nutritional value, drink enough water, and do not ignore a decreased appetite to maintain health. A decreased appetite can be a signal from the body about problems, so it's important to ask yourself, do you enjoy your meals and get enough nutrients? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body strong? Or have you noticed a decrease in appetite and energy? How you eat today directly affects your strength and independence in the future, so it's important to take care of your diet. Sign number 6 is your ability to cope with stress after 70. This says a lot about the length and quality of life. Chronic stress not only worsens mood, but also weakens the immune system, increasing the risk of heart disease and other health problems. Stress accelerates aging, but people who know how to manage it remain healthy and active, even in later years. Let's consider the example of John and Richard, both 76 years old. John faces difficulties like everyone else, but he knows how to handle them calmly. John practices deep breathing, socializes with friends, and doesn't dwell on problems longer than necessary. Richard, on the other hand, holds on to stress, worries about things beyond his control, and often gets stuck in negative thoughts. Constant stress wears down Richard's body, raises blood pressure, worsens sleep, and lowers energy levels. Long-term stress causes inflammation in the body, linked to most age-related diseases from Alzheimer's to heart problems. If you often feel tension, irritation, or emotional exhaustion, don't ignore these signals from your body. Find ways to cope with stress. Mindfulness, physical exercise, deep breathing, or laughter can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when difficulties arise, do you adapt and move forward or let stress take over? Your ability to stay calm and find solutions is the key to health and longevity. Focusing on what you can control is important, not only for the mind, but also affects the length and quality of your life. Sign number 7, social connections. The strength of your relationships is a clear indicator of how long you will live after 70. Research shows strong bonds extend life and improve health. Loneliness is linked to risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death, highlighting the importance of relationships for health. Consider two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor leads an active social life and maintains many contacts. Eleanor communicates with longtime friends, participates in a book club, and spends time with her family. She enjoys conversations and feels close to those around her. Barbara, on the other hand, spends most of her time alone. She has lost touch with friends and rarely communicates with family, which leads to a decline in her mood and health. Human connections are not just emotional support. They directly affect physical health. When you maintain relationships, it helps your body. When you interact with others, your brain stays active, stress levels decrease, and the body releases chemicals for overall well-being and good health. If you have started withdrawing from social events, avoiding calls, or spending more time alone, it's worth considering changes and reconnecting. Staying connected with people doesn't mean being surrounded by them constantly. Even small efforts, like calling a friend or joining a group, help strengthen relationships. Meaningful conversations and new acquaintances bring not only joy, but also improve health, ensuring a long and happy life ahead. Now that you know the 7 signs, it's important to think about where you are in life, with strength and confidence, or with warning changes. The good news is that most factors, such as walking speed, grip strength, and balance, can be improved with effort and self-care. Sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections. All of these can be changed, and the choices you make today affect the years ahead. If you notice areas that need work, don't wait for instructions from a doctor. Start changing your life and taking care of your health right now. Start right now. Walk more. Strengthen your muscles, pay attention to good sleep, and stay socially active. Learn to manage stress to improve your quality of life. The goal is not only to live longer, but to live better. Longevity is not about the number of years, but the quality and fullness of life during those years. Thank you for joining us today. It is very important for us to hear your opinion and learn what you have gained from our material. Leave comments below. Tell us how you plan to apply the knowledge you have gained in your life. Your thoughts are important and inspire us. If you liked the video and found it useful, please like, subscribe, and share it. Your support motivates us to create quality content. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the next video to continue sharing useful information and inspiring you.